Good evening and welcome to Front Page on AIM Network, India's definitive media organization on everything AI and technology. Front Page is powered by Cypher 2025, India's biggest AI summit and expo. So, if we are ready to dive deep, here are the headlines for tonight. Oracle's
We are AIM Media House. Born in Nama, Mangaluru. Built for the world. We make tech make sense. We tell stories that matter. This is the era of AI, and we are the ones telling its story. Think AI, think AIM.
So if you're ready, let's deep dive into the headlines for tonight. Oracle's $200 billion AI-driven stock surge and a record $455 billion cloud backlog pushed Larry Ellison's net worth to $393 billion, surpassing Elon Musk to become the world's richest person. Briefly, Replit launched Agent 3, a fully autonomous coding agent that can test, fix, and deploy apps alongside securing $250 million funding at a $3 billion valuation, led by Prism Capital with Google, Amex, YC, and A16Z backing. Bose Professional has opened its first dedicated R&D center outside headquarters in Mangaluru, set to expand into sales, ops, and finance, validating Karnataka's Beyond Bengaluru push and strengthening the city's rise as India's Silicon Beach. HAL will now build and operate ISRO's small satellite launch vehicle in a 511 crore rupees 24-month technology transfer, India's first rocket handover to industry. In our first story tonight, he was adopted, dropped out twice, and got told he'd never make it. Today, Larry Ellison, Oracle's founder and CTO, overtook Elon Musk after a historic Oracle stock surge tied to an AI cloud backlog that stunned Wall Street. Net worth peaked around $393 billion intraday. That's not luck. That's actually a 50-year bet on databases paying off in the AI era. What just happened? Well, Oracle's Q1 fiscal year 26 revealed this. Revenue $14.9 billion plus 12% year on year. Cloud, IaaS and SaaS $7.2 billion plus 28% year on year. IaaS is $3.3 billion plus 55% year on year. RPO backlog $455 billion, up 359% year on year. AI contracts driving the spike. Investors sent the stock up 36 to 42% in a single session, its biggest leap since 1992, briefly lifting Ellison's to number one globally. Why it matters? Because of this. This isn't just more cloud. It's AI compute contracts stacking up across years, with Oracle guiding OCI to plus 77% growth this fiscal year and mapping a multi-year ramp. The translation? Well, repeatable contracted revenue, not hype. Ellison's origin story is grit on hard mode. Born in New York City in 1944, adopted and raised in Chicago's South Side, left UIUC after his adoptive mother died, unfortunately, tried U Chicago for a term, then drove to Berkeley to hack on real systems. At UIUC, he was even named Science Student of the Year before leaving, of course. At Amdal, he touched the first IBM compatible mainframe, but the big leap came in 1977. He co-founds Software Development Laboratories, later Oracle, and builds a CIA database codenamed Oracle, inspired by Edgar Cord's relational model. They commercialize it. The rest of enterprise software rearranges around the database. It wasn't a straight line. 1990 nearly sank Oracle after revenue overstatements. Ellison retooled leadership, pushed product quality, shipped Oracle 7, and used bold mergers and acquisitions, PeopleSoft, Sable, Sun, to become a full-stack enterprise giant. The AI flywheel, well, here are the proof points. $455 billion backlog, multi-cloud database revenue plus 529% year on year. As Oracle pipes its database into AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud, that's distribution, not lock-in. Oracle has already launched Zeta-scale clusters accelerated by NVIDIA's Blackwell chips, taking orders for AI supercomputers, supporting over 130,000 GPUs, the largest in the cloud market. The Project Stargate era. Well, reports recently say OpenAI signed a $300 billion 5-year compute deal starting 2027, tied to 4.5 gigawatt of capacity, one of the biggest cloud commitments ever. It's risk on both sides, but it explains the backlog shock. The forward pipeline. Well, Oracle says it will add 37 more data centers for hyperscaler partners to 71 in total to feed multi-cloud demand. Product cadence. Well, here it is. Oracle AI World, Las Vegas, October 13th to 16th, 2025, is the new flagship with database plus AI updates, including Database 23 AI. Spanish press has already flagged an Oracle AI database service reveal in October. Watch that space for LLMs on your data plays. Even US President Donald Trump recently dubbed Ellison the CEO of everything. During the launch of Project Stargate, a $500 billion US led AI infrastructure initiative backed by Oracle, SoftBank, and OpenAI. Ellison spent decades on one idea: keep the world's data close to Oracle, then make it the easiest place to run AI without moving the data. In 2025, this thesis is compounding. AI needs data gravity plus cheap, fast compute. Oracle is selling both as a package: database plus OCI plus multi cloud routes. Interestingly, Oracle also holds a 12.5% stake in TikTok Global and runs its US cloud operations under Project Texas, a $1.5 billion data sovereignty initiative. Ellison has leveraged this deal to position Oracle as both a business and geopolitical player. But here are the caveats. A backlog that huge brings execution risk, supply chains, power, capex, customers, concentrating spend. The OpenAI deal, if it lands as reported, ties Oracle's fortunes to a single giant buyer's trajectory. But for now, the market's verdict is unambiguous. From a South Shore apartment to CIA skunk works to an AI cloud arms race, Ellison turned "you'll never make it" into the largest wealth surge of his life. Because the world came back to databases right when AI needed them most. Beyond profits, Ellison has argued AI could enable early cancer detection and even personalized vaccines within 48 hours, underscoring his belief that Oracle's infrastructure isn't just about data, but human lives. So, is Ellison the last database king or the first emperor of AI infrastructure? Please do let us know what you think in the comments below. Imagine telling your computer, build me an app, and instead of giving you half-broken code snippets, it writes the app, tests it inside a browser, clicks every button, checks every API, fixes its own bugs, and keeps running for hours while you do literally nothing. That's not science fiction anymore. Well, welcome to Replit, Agent 3. And on the exact same day, Replit announced a $250 million raise at a $3 billion valuation. This isn't just a funding story. This could redefine who gets to be a software developer. Let's break it down. Agent 3 is 10 times more autonomous than its previous versions. Agent 1 ran for 2 minutes. Agent 2 managed 20 minutes. Now, Agent 3 can run for 200 plus minutes straight. It doesn't just generate code, it validates it using a proprietary testing system that Replit says is 3 times faster and 10 times cheaper than anything else on the market. Agent 3 runs your app like a QA engineer, clicking links, filling forms, hammering APIs, and fixing issues as they come up. And for the first time ever, it can build other agents, Slack bots, Notion automations, Dropbox integrations, workflows that run on triggers or schedules. This drops just as Replit secured its $250 million Series C, led by Prism Capital with Google's AI Futures Fund, Amex Ventures, and legends like Paul Graham and A16Z all backing in. That's not casual money. That's conviction that AI first software development is here to stay. But here's why this story is different. Replit's mission isn't about replacing developers, it's about expanding who gets to build software. Amjad Masad, the founder, grew up in Jordan, coding from internet cafes, reloading his dev environment every session because he couldn't afford his own computer. That pain became his life's work, turning coding into something anyone, anywhere can do. Today, Replit has 40 million users. The revenue exploded from $2.8 million to $150 million in just 1 year. Customers include Zillow, Duolingo, Coinbase, and startups across YC's portfolio. And Amjad's bold claim is this: I no longer think you should learn to code. He believes the future belongs to creators, students, designers, office workers, people who don't care about syntax but want to turn ideas into software. Well, with Agent 3, Replit goes head to head with Cursor, Lovable, and Cognition. Here's the proof. Reid Hoffman, LinkedIn's co founder, asked Replit to clone LinkedIn in a single prompt. Well, this is what it did. It produced a working prototype. At the National University of Singapore, students with zero backend experience used Replit to build a campus app for 700 plus users. YC startups like Berry AI and unicorns like Deal are already running production code on it. And with Agent 3, Replit is going head to head with Cursor, Lovable, and Cognition. Cursor just raised $900 million. Cognition is valued at $10 billion. But neither is offering a fully autonomous agent that can test, fix, and deploy like this. Plus, Replit is now listed on the Google Cloud Marketplace, meaning enterprises can adopt it instantly inside their existing cloud stack. That's a massive distribution play that turns hype into adoption. So, what's really at stake? Is that the question? Well, probably. This isn't just about efficiency for coders, it's about who gets to participate in the digital economy. If AI can handle 90% of coding, as Anthropic's Dario Amode predicts, then the next billion app creators won't come from computer science classrooms. They'll come from kids in India, entrepreneurs in Africa, or designers in New York who can now describe an idea and see it built. That's why this $250 million raise matters. It isn't just funding, it's fuel for Replit's mission to make software creation universal. But here's the question. If apps can now build themselves, what happens to the identity of being a programmer? Is it obsolete? Or is it evolving into something even bigger? Please do let us know what you think in the comments below. So when you think of Bose, you think of premium sound systems in stadiums, airports, and concert halls. But here's the twist. Bose has just chosen Mangaluru, not Silicon Valley, not Bengaluru, for its first dedicated R&D center outside its global headquarters. Why Mangaluru? And what does this mean for India's innovation story? Well, let's turn up the volume on this breakdown. Bose Professional has set up a new R&D facility in Mangaluru focused on embedded software, apps, and cloud technologies. But it doesn't stop at engineering. As CEO John Mayer confirmed, the center will soon expand into sales, operations, and finance, making it a comprehensive global support hub. From one engineer at launch, the center has grown to 25 people and is scaling up to 75 members very soon. This isn't just a corporate move. It's actually validation of Karnataka's Beyond Bengaluru initiative. We just spoke about this yesterday with the CEO of KDEM, Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Gupta, where he spoke about this very extensively. Make sure to please check that out. So, here's Mangaluru's tech story in numbers: 20 plus engineering colleges, 80,000 plus students, 15,000 IT professionals, 3.35 lakh square feet plug and play infrastructure, 500 plus co working hubs, 4.5 lakh square feet IT parks under construction. So basically, from global giants like BASF to Indian champions like Infosys, Mangaluru has evolved into what's now being called the Silicon Beach of India. So why now? Well, CEO John Mayer says Bose wants to move development in house, cutting reliance on third parties, boosting efficiency, and accelerating innovation. This means faster delivery of software updates, more advanced pro audio products, and cutting edge technology like AI integration to enhance customer experience. Here's the bigger play. For Karnataka, this is proof that tech growth doesn't stop at Bangalore. Mangaluru is rising as a global innovation hub with the right mix of talent, infrastructure, and industry presence. For Bose, this hub isn't just about R&D, it's about embedding itself deeper into India's tech ecosystem, balancing premium brand identity with affordability and scalability. So the question really is, if Mangaluru can attract Bose, who's next? India just pulled off a move that changes the entire space game. For the first time ever, ISRO has handed a rocket over to industry. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, the company known for building fighter jets, will now build and operate ISRO's small satellite launch vehicle. And this isn't just paperwork. This SSLV transfer marks the 100th technology transfer milestone under InSpace, a clear signal that India's space program is scaling beyond scientists and labs into factories and global markets. The deal was signed in Bengaluru on 10th of September 2025 with ISRO, NSIL, and InSpace, placing the SSLV in HAL's hands. The numbers: 511 crore rupees, 2 years to transfer full know-how. And HAL didn't just walk in, it outbid an Adani-backed consortium led by Alpha Design. ISRO chairman V. Narayanan promised full training and guidance for HAL. InSpace's Pavan Goenka said this move makes India a hub for affordable launch services. And HAL's boss, DK Sunil, declared, "We will deliver regular, cost-competitive launches for the world." End quote. But why now? Well, because India needs a rocket factory. Operation Sindoor earlier this year showed exactly why. In May, when terrorists struck Pahalgam, India launched a precise tri-services campaign across the line of control. Behind the scenes, ISRO's 58 satellites worked non-stop, feeding live imagery and secure comms to the armed forces. Over 400 scientists worked around the clock to keep the network alive. We thank you for your service. Prime Minister Modi has already set the next target: triple the satellites in orbit within 3 years. And 70% of those are going to be small satellites. SSLV is tailor made for that surge. A quick, cheap rocket that can lift half a ton into orbit at very short notice. Union Minister Jitendra Singh put it bluntly: India is already among the top 4 spacefaring nations, with 350 plus startups now building rockets, satellites, propulsion systems, and AI driven space technology. Space, he said, is no longer just about the moon. It's about empowering farmers, students, doctors, cities, and everyday citizens. And here is the wow factor. January this year, ISRO achieved its 100th launch vehicle mission, a perfect success. In July, ISRO and NASA launched NISAR, the world's most advanced Earth imaging satellite to track climate change and disasters. And weeks later, Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla became the first Indian to visit the International Space Station. He ran 60 experiments, 20 outreach events, and called it India's second orbit when he returned. Shukla said, "This is the golden period for India in space." Gaganyatri Ajit Krishnan added, "In just 5 years, we've gone to the moon twice, done docking, built a new rocket, and nurtured 350 startups. The world is watching with admiration and envy." End quote. Meanwhile, ISRO's human spaceflight program is already running simulation missions. In July, Group Captain Angad Pratap and 2 others spent 10 days locked inside a spacecraft simulator in Bengaluru, carrying out 11 experiments. These GyanX tests are training India's first astronauts for the 2027 Gaganyaan launch. And this SSLV transfer is just one part of a larger industrial revolution in space. The government has assigned the prized 89-degree east slot to ATL, which is building India's first private ComSat with a 2,500 crore rupees investment, the largest ever private bet in space. A consortium led by Pixel has won the Earth observation constellation, placing a bold zero bid worth over 1,200 crore rupees. Confident they'll make money from data. Startups are already showing results. Pixel has 6 fireflies in orbit and is preparing honeybees for deeper spectral imaging. Dhruva Space launched Leap 01 with payloads from Australia aboard a Falcon 9. We have covered this extensively here on Front Page. Make sure to please check it out if you haven't yet. Digantara is building India's first private observatory in Uttarakhand to track dangerous space debris. And Bellatrix Aerospace is developing air-breathing electric propulsion to make ultra-low Earth orbit practical, cutting latency in half and tripling image resolution. But the most ambitious part is ISRO's roadmap itself. By 2028, India will launch the first module of its very own space station. By 2035, the Bharatiya station will be complete. By 2040, Indian astronauts will land on the moon and return. And ISRO has already unveiled designs for a super heavy lift rocket, 40 stories tall, mind you, powered by 27 methane engines, capable of putting 80,000 kilos into orbit. Prime Minister Modi framed it best. Beyond galaxies lies our horizon. By 2047, space will be a cornerstone of India's growth, self-reliance, and leadership, end quote. Minister Jitendra Singh says India's space economy will grow from $8 billion today to $40 to $45 billion in the next decade. Here's the payoff. ISRO will now focus on the deep tech moonshots. Chandrayaan, Gaganyaan, Mars, Venus, the space station, and the 40-story rocket. HAL with SSLV becomes India's launch factory. Startups like Pixel, Dhruva, Digantara, and Bellatrix fuel that ecosystem. Together, they create a full-stack space economy where India owns everything from exploration to production. India isn't just catching up, it's actually setting the pace. India has given HAL a rocket, and in just 24 months, it may not be ISRO, but HAL launching satellites for the entire world.
We are AIM Media House. Born in Nama, Mangaluru. Built for the world. We make tech make sense. We tell stories that matter. This is the era of AI, and we are the ones telling its story. Think AI, think AIM.
And I have seen this place grow from strength to strength.
Speakers, the sessions, and the vibe around that.
Love the vibe. Love to see how big it has gotten over the years.
The largest AI conference in India.
Cypher has definitely attained a cult status.
Artificial intelligence. AI. Coexisting. AI.
We are AIM Media House. Born in Nama, Mangaluru. Built for the world. We make tech make sense. We tell stories that matter. This is the era of AI, and we are the ones telling its story. Think AI, think AIM.
And I have seen this place grow from strength to strength.
Speakers, the sessions, and the vibe around that.
Love the vibe. Love to see how big it has gotten over the years.
The largest AI conference in India.
Cypher has definitely attained a cult status.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Debunked. And yes, with me is Mr. Sachin Tripathi from Adasi, who is going to be guiding us on a very important, critical question, which is to go ahead and find the perfect livelihood based on our skills, or for that matter, other talents that we might have. And that is a question which we have always faced. How can we come up with that kind of a resume which will impress the organization one is aspiring to be a part of? Can tech assist us? Can Sachin give us how to use that tech to our advantage? Are there any loopholes? Are there not? And how is it that one can go ahead and crack that dream job? That's a lot of responsibility and pressure on your shoulders.
Thank you, Sudhi. So, as he mentioned, everybody will be talking about how you can use AI's assistance.
Yes.
Over the past few weeks, we have been discussing a lot AI taking jobs. People are changing domains or disciplines they are working on. So, how can we use AI to do the job done, actually? And then go for the job that we are aiming for.
Absolutely.
And obviously, Sudhi, you also understand that making resume is something very integral part. We started off right from
it's the first
college.
It's that first form of
days.
communication to anybody.
Even from our school
Absolutely.
time, we start creating resume, start polishing and everything.
Yep.
But then now, you see, even before AI came, not many companies, big companies, we had, and now we have got something known as FANG. So these companies, they use something in particular to assess and judge the quality of the resume.
Right.
Okay. And even before a guy or a girl gets a job interview, this sort of screening happens because a number of organizations are there in the world, and they receive into 100 number of resumes every day, every hour, every second.
So I guess it won't be humanly possible for them also to peruse all of them.
Yep. And so they use some metric which we call as ATS,
which stands for
applicant tracking
system.
So what happens is there is a score.
No,
there is
the
a
reason
metric.
I asked you that very categorically because ATS could also stand for other things.
A lot of things
Yes,
are there.
exactly.
A couple of minutes back he was talking about it.
Yes. Fair.
So anyways, moving on. So this particular evaluation metric is used wherein whatever job description is there, those specific keywords are looked across a resume, and instead of person sitting and looking at the resume, a system can easily match and then tell you.
Can I add
how
to this,
that
Sachin,
resume
because
is.
what just came to my mind was this. There might be people who are brilliantly talented,
Yes.
who are very well
Yes.
skilled, but probably maybe lack the skill on
Yes.
how
Yes.
designing their resume.
So-
And they lose out because it's not the human they're interacting with in the
Yeah.
company. They're interacting with a system which is culling their resume
Correct.
based on whatever. So that, well, could account for a lot of people out there.
So I've got to show something
Hmm.
to you, Sudhi. Here you can see this is I have got two resumes in front of you.
Sure.
Look at this resume. This is just a sample resume.
Oh, I thought it
Okay.
was somebody genuinely.
No, I'll show you my resume
Okay.
later on,
Okay.
which I used AI only for assisting me.
Sure.
But then if you look at this resume,
Yeah, it's very basic.
okay,
It
and
doesn't do anything. It doesn't jump off the
Now-
page or anything. Yeah.
yeah, now look at this resume.
Yeah, seems to be a little more spunky, and it seems to
Yes.
have a little more
But
visual appeal.
but there are a lot of things missing in both of these resumes.
Right.
So just for the sake of understanding,
Sure.
if you go online and if you look for ATS checker,
Sure.
so we have got free ATS checkers available. Just for the sake of understanding, you can see here.
Hmm.
I'll just upload one of the resume. Okay.
Right.
So here is one.
Does it
And-
give you some sort of a score? I mean,
Yes.
I'm just
yes,
guessing.
Yes. It will
Okay.
give you the score.
Right.
It will tell you where that resume is actually lacking.
Okay.
And what we're gonna do is we can see here it's giving you a resume strength,
Which is fair.
But I wanted to tell you this. Normally, the threshold for ATS is above 80.
Okay.
Anything below that, gone.
That's a very
It's
valid
not
point.
even considered in high profile organizations.
Okay.
Some places it may be considered depending on the skills and everything. But yes, you can increase your visibility actually
Hmm.
if you are able to update or upgrade the ATS score altogether.
Which is what you're going to help us
Yes.
with today.
So if you look at these tools, any of the tool which you go online for ATS checking,
Yeah.
you can see it will tell you that there are mistakes.
Got it.
And now the problem is they will ask you to pay for
Alright.
them to update and
That's
everything.
where you come in,
Now,
Sachin.
we have got a lot of AI tools, and you
Sure.
can see I've got Gemini, I've got GPT, I have got Claude open, and we're gonna do something.
You'll be a very popular man today, I
So-
must say.
So if you look at this, we have got GPT over here. Now, if I just upload that same resume,
Yes.
okay, now
So-called Mr. Rahul Sharma.
yeah, and I'm not going to go with any description, just for the sake of understanding.
Got it.
See, upgrading a resume, what happens is, and this is very important for all of you to understand, you should not have one single resume for all types of jobs.
Very important point.
Your domain can be same,
You have to
but
tailor make it.
yes, you have to tailor it as per the job description. So that is what we're going to come in after 2-3 minutes.
Sure.
First, I'm going to tell you how to simply update a resume using AI.
Okay.
So you just upload it like this
Step one.
and just write a prompt.
Okay.
Check the uploaded resume and
Suggest.
proper upgradations
Okay. Fairly simple prompt.
to increase the overall
ATS score. Those are the keywords.
Now, this prompt, you can write it in any form you want,
Sure.
but you have to be crisp and clear, as I have told you several times before as well.
Right.
Now, ChatGPT will start giving you structural improvements.
Got it.
Same prompt, I'll go to Gemini,
Yeah.
I'll upload the same file, and I'll give the same prompt.
Sure.
So, Sudhi always gives a rank and comparison.
Always, yes. Comparison is very important.
So, this is something which I'm doing for you, my friend.
That's where we
We're
have
gonna go
our,
with a new chat here, upload a file. So
where we enjoy ourselves.
we're gonna go
Life
on
is a competition.
every
Sachin.
platform. Now, we have got something on ChatGPT, we have got something on Gemini, and we have got something on Claude as well.
Right.
Now, if you look, there is going to be one point. So, can you
I know where you're going with this.
provide
Yeah, I know where you're going with this.
a downloadable
Yes.
PDF file?
Correct.
Now, if you look at Gemini,
Gemini,
if you look at the Claude
Claude,
is
right.
still running. So you can see current score 20-30% after improvements, a good one. So Claude, as per Claude ATS, it is giving us this, and we checked it. It is 53. We're gonna go back, and now let ChatGPT
Still analyzing.
give us a downloadable link.
So it
Look
says
at
already.
Gemini.
I apologize, but yeah, I knew where you're going with this.
And I'm on a pro version. This is my personal account. I'm
Sure.
on a pro version.
That's a good photograph, by the way.
Yeah, this is old one.
Yeah,
But
just-
still, 2 o'clock in the morning when I
Right.
was
Well,
experimenting
you don't
with
have
some
to
AI
justify, for
tools.
God's sakes. It was
When
just a
I was
compliment.
experimenting with
Fair,
AI
fair.
tools. So if I'm on a good model. Gemini doesn't give
Does
you
not
downloadable
give you that,
PDF.
okay.
You can get your thing in a markdown format, but then you will have to copy it in a document,
And
then save it
go
as a
through that
PDF.
process.
Same thing, if you go on a Claude,
Right.
it will give you in HTML format. It cannot give you PDF directly.
Okay.
So this is HTML actually. If you look here,
So these are the two shortcomings as far as.
so you can download as Markdown, download as PDF.
Sure.
So you can copy it. It cannot give you downloadable PDF file directly,
Fair.
but you can get it from this particular area.
Got it.
But ChatGPT obviously
Obviously
good,
does
good thing.
so.
So
And
we're
it's
gonna
already,
download
by
it.
the way, yes.
We're gonna download it directly,
Right.
and ATS optimized. It has given a
Sure.
name also. And now if I go to my download and go for the ATS scanning, same thing. You can see how you can create your PDF. So Claude is
So there's
assisting
a-
you.
But that's sweet of them.
But here is one thing you can download as a PDF. So it will open the print page
Got it.
from where you can download as a PDF.
It's
And-
still better than Gemini.
Yeah. You can save it. You
Yeah.
can save it.
Still better than Gemini.
So
for sure.
I'm just going to put it on desktop.
Right.
Okay. Now if you see ChatGPT's
Wow,
version,
that's a huge boost.
and we still got some things to work out.
Fair.
Now there is no addition, there is no upgradation, but whatever was there, it is just mentioned in a comprehensive manner,
Got it.
which is actually going to give you keywords which are relevant.
Hmm.
And if I go back and take the file of which Claude gave us, so from 53%, 53, you can call it as a percentage also.
Yeah, I
that's
guess.
not a problem.
Yeah.
You're getting, now we're gonna scan it. Now the next thing which
Okay, before you move
everybody
on.
wants to understand.
Before you move on, this is, I feel, an important point. Everyone has aspirations. Everyone
yes,
has the fact that, yes, I want a better job, I want
Yes.
a better position, for
Yes,
example,
yes.
etc. People have experience.
Yes.
People have the skill sets.
Yes.
They've developed, they've worked on themselves. But probably, maybe, sometimes, Sachin, it's tough for one to present oneself
Yes.
in the best possible manner. So, like you had mentioned earlier, that the key is the job description
Yes.
aligning with the ATS.
Yes.
Right? But for an aspirational company, like for example, you want to apply to an Apple, you want to apply to a Google, you are maybe at some level or the other intimidated because these guys are
Yeah.
behemoths.
Now,
So their processes, their systems.
Yeah.
So from that perspective.
and let me tell you, they have gone back to face-to-face screening as well.
Oh, wow, interesting.
Yeah. So, but we cannot trust AI 100%. as of
Sure,
now.
fair.
It's not possible.
Sure.
Look at Claude.
You don't have to be that judgmental.
The OpenAI, ChatGPT was
No, fair enough.
very good in that.
No, absolutely.
Gemini also will give you a good score.
Right.
But as you said, you're gonna apply for certain organizations
Yes.
based on certain job description.
Yes.
So I have opened one page. It's our company's job portal.
Nice.
And you can see there are several openings. So we have got social media specialist.
Nice. Okay,
Okay.
fair.
And now what people have to do actually?
Do we need one?
Not,
We're
not
already so popular.
Yeah. But if you are going to apply for certain
Sure.
organization,
Sure.
based on certain job description, you want to tailor your resume,
Got it.
then this JD you have to use along with your resume.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're going to show us how you do that.
So if you see, you copy the JD, go back. Okay. You can go to the new chart. You can go on the same chart. That is not a
Sure.
problem. Just for the sake of understanding, if you say like this, you upload your resume. So I'm gonna take the bland resume which we had. Okay.
Rahul will not feel very happy about it.
Rahul, there are several Rahuls. Perhaps Karan Johar would be much more unhappier than the Rahul. So,
Okay.
anyways.
Still trying to figure piece that together. Anyway. Got it. Move
Rahul
along.
is very famous
Took me a
because
little
of
while.
Karan Johar. He doesn't
Yeah.
see his movies. English movies only.
No.
So, this is the resume. As per the given job description. So, he started writing prompts.
Tailor make
Um,
the resume.
Tailor make the uploaded
Resume. Fair enough. Sorry, teacher.
Anything else?
To give it the best
To
possible.
improve the ATS.
To improve.
Simple
I thought
English,
best possible. No.
Improve the simple English.
Aspirational we are talking about. for
Oh,
God's
you
sakes.
can write. Best
Just
possible
saying.
way. So, anyways, LLMs are probabilistic, everybody. As best as possible, improve.
Same
If you
thing.
won't understand, you will have to
Break it
continuously
down.
refine.
Yes, fair.
So, anyways, we're gonna run it. Okay.
Let's see.
Where have you given the job description? To give it.
There
Yes.
it is.
So this is the job description. And just for understanding, you can quote everything in
Okay.
some sort of delimiter.
Okay.
So just it understands. Now when you run this,
Hmm.
so you have a job description and you have a resume.
Yep.
Now mind it, everybody. LLMs will probably add these keywords.
Hmm.
So it's very important for you to have a look
Yeah, very
at
important.
your improved
I was
resume.
just going to come to that.
Okay.
Because it might just end up being that you've just blindly
Yeah.
gone ahead with
Yeah.
it, and it might just end up being like you're lying on your resume,
So
which should not be the
yeah,
case.
you are not a DevOps engineer, but your CV says you know Docker and Kubernetes. God bless you.
Right.
So please, once, twice, thrice,
Go through it.
go through it. Make sure everything, whatever is written, you have
Cross-check
those skills.
Yeah.
You have those certifications, even hobbies. Please, if it is mentioned in the resume, swimming, you better know swimming. God knows
Horse riding.
when. Yeah, obviously, horse riding. So
No, but
ladies
is
and
this
gentlemen.
okay? Is this the case? Because
it's very important.
no, obviously it is. But also the fact that is this the case with all models that you need to do it?
Yes.
Point 1, point 2. For resumes, if you're giving it a very crisp job description, you're aligning yourself, the prompt to it. Still important because they hallucinate and they might just add on a lot more other color, which you don't really need.
Yes, that is why I'm saying that. See, when you are writing the prompt, as long as you are mentioning the context properly. So, for example, just a simple example. If you ask any LLM to create your resume, obviously you will have to give all the necessary details. If you miss, for example, your high school qualification,
Sure.
your degree qualification,
Sure.
or what is your primary objective in the career, what is
Sure,
your
sure.
aim, what are you aiming at,
Sure.
your skills, your certifications, anything, any
Got
point.
it.
It might add some things which you are not. You haven't done that. You are not a fan of, probably.
Understood.
And it is actually wrong.
And that's egg on face. That's
Yeah,
huge embarrassment because if
So
you have a face to face.
if you don't verify and validate, and then you go in front of that organization and the person who is looking at your resume, it has passed ATS screening. So you have gone past that.
Absolutely, and you've gone there.
Face-to-face interview. So what do you like about horses?
I don't know,
anything
Alane.
about. I even don't know
Did
the
they know-
species of horses.
Did they know that you are a pole vaulter?
Oh, God bless.
The
I'm
resume
not a pole vaulter. I used to be a long jumper and high.
Yeah, but fair.
high jumper.
Point made.
But yeah. So here we have got the resume. Now, after putting the job description, optimizing it. And this is the old one.
Wow, that's
We-
a
we
huge,
see a
marked
huge
difference.
difference.
Marked difference.
Okay. Lot of things I would say it is very important to put action verbs, transition words, use active voice, put your projects. It's very important. And obviously, when we come back here and you check your score, so we're going to go with that as well. So that is something like you have to continuously refine.
Obviously,
Okay.
but okay. Here is another thing. I was speaking with a very dear friend of mine who works in HR. She mentioned that a lot of companies have now actually started using, like you mentioned, ATS. A lot of companies have now started using tools where they put the first and the second round through basically automated question rounds.
Yes, yes,
right?
yes.
And those are very, very strict tools.
Yes.
So even if your eye gaze moves or
a lot
whatever
of
it may, they're very strict.
lot
So
of
you don't go through.
improvements. Yes. See, Sudhi, this is something very important. I'll just take a 1 minute. So
Please.
what happens is AI is not here since 2023 when ChatGPT came. AI
Sure.
is since 1980s.
Absolutely.
And we have deep learning and everything. Up until 2012, computer vision, natural language processing, those who are teaching, those who are learning, they know. But it was not
Didn't
something
explode
that
to the general public.
general public, now people are talking about it in every
Yes,
manner.
yes.
And we are seeing a lot of things.
Sure.
So today, as of now, we have got so much, you can say, improvements in our algorithms altogether that even if you move your eye, if you flinch, these all things get captured in the
And they might go
streaming.
against you.
Yes.
Could that be also a reason why, when you mentioned that Google has started doing now face to face?
See, AI.
That a lot of people maybe are.
See, that trustworthiness is still lacking.
Sure.
So when I say this, as I have told you, when you ask GPT to make your resume, it will probably give you something which is not there if you don't properly fill the context.
Sure, sure.
And as a person who is not aware of how AI works at the background, not many people know about it. And it's okay. They don't need to know about it. They need to understand how to use it.
Got it.
So they might not give the entire context. As a result of which
might
what
not
they are
give
getting,
them the result.
Yeah. And if they don't verify and validate it, then there is a problem.
So if you have to maybe circle back, so my takeaways is the fact that we need to ensure that we are checking.
Yes.
We need to be very, very crisp with our prompts. We need to be aligning them with the job descriptions. We need to be constantly checking with the ATS in terms of how the scoring is going.
Look at the score.
Yeah, it's jumped again.
From 73 to 78.
78. So given that entire situation, Sachin, what is that one final thing that you would like to say to all of the people out there? Because honestly speaking, this has been a very, very illuminating session. But I would genuinely want you to say this, as probably a lot of students in the past have come to you for their resumes who are wanting to join in organizations, and they are aspirational. So it would be nice coming from your end, that one final message that you'd like to give.
Study properly, do more certifications, gather skills, work on projects. Then only you can
upgrade yourself with
then
AI as
then
well.
only you can make a resume. First thing.
Fair enough.
First step.
Yes.
And once you have that, then you can come on AI and do lots of things.
And also upgrade your skills
Obviously,
with AI
yeah.
as well.
See, when you are checking for ATS, when you're looking at those keywords, it will give you a broad idea as to what I'm lacking in my resume as of now. So this is an opportunity for you to upskill yourself as well.
Wonderful.
So if we look at job description and you are applying for, say, job Y, and your resume is X plus 1, which is lesser than Y as of now.
Sure.
Look at the keywords that you are lacking in your X plus 1 resume. Upskill, go up till Y, and then obviously you have AI
to assist you. Fair
so
enough.
AI is not just for making your resume.
Got it.
It is also there to help you understand where are you lacking in skills.
Understood.
Upskill.
And upgrade yourself.
Upgrade your resume, get your dream job.
Wonderful. That's what I actually wanted to hear. So I guess what Sachin is trying to say is AI is not going to replace all of the hard work. AI is not going to replace all the grind and the grit. And of course, your God-gifted talent. It is only going to assist you to find better paths. It probably upskill yourself, find ways and means to keep upskilling yourself, because it is going to do the heavy lifting for you.
Yes.
But you as an individual can shine, and with these all the steps that Sachin has
You have
taught
got more time to focus on important things.
Not that far away if you follow all of these things. But the disclaimer is, you do it with a lot of attention and a
Yes.
close sense of attention, because this is your livelihood that we are talking
And
about.
don't put any false information also in the
Absolutely.
resume.
Fair enough. As always, the teacher.
Ethics is very important.
Always the teacher. And all the best to all of you out there who are watching. And thank you so much again for watching Debunked. And we're going to be back again and again with the fact that we are going to be bringing in things which can actually enhance your
Yes.
daily lives.
Yes.
Things that matter. And that's what we want to do on Debunked. Please also send us your suggestions in terms of what you want us to debunk. And also, both Sachin and I very, very humbly invite you all to Cypher. Yes, it's
Yes,
going to kick
yes.
off on the 17th of September, right through till the 19th of September at KDPO Whitefield, Bengaluru. And by the way, Cypher, as India's biggest AI summit and expo, is going to be live on AIM network. So don't miss that. But more than that, as Sachin has put it across, be there to feel that electric, magical AI energy.
3 days you're
and a
gonna
lot
learn more than so something you can go.
You
with.
can imagine.
Please.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, Sachin, as always, it's been a true pleasure.
Thank you, Sudeep,
So
for
will Rahul finally find his job?
Yes,
You
yes,
have to say bye-bye to everyone.
Rahul will get a job for sure.
You have to
I'll
say-
pray for his soul.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, all of you. Thank you,
you all of
Sudeep,
you.
for once again.
It's a true pleasure. It's a true pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
And
much.
Sachin, I just wanted to ask you, what was the last skill that you think you added, which you can't do?
Huh?
Be honest
Where?
on your resume.
No. My resume is.
I mean, have you
very
ever
good.
lied on your resume? Sachin?
No.
Be honest.
I
Sachin.
have got an ATS of
All
98.
your students are watching.
I have got an ATS of 98.
Oh, wow. Never a show off,
Don't.
Sachin.
No. See, if you have something, you have to show off. जब तक दिखेगा
You want to
नहीं बिकेगा
rephrase that.
जब तक दिखेगा नहीं बिकेगा नहीं ये मार्केट में ऐसे ही चलता है.
Fair enough.
So
All right.
it's important.
We don't endorse lying on air and everything.
Don't lie.
And of course, now our producer is playing games.
Don't
with us.
lie. Don't
But
lie.
of course, right now we're going to say goodbye on Debunk. We wish to see you at Cypher 2025.